struggles, it made me understand that some people, like, you don't need them. Like, you really don't need to be around them to make you feel good about yourself. I just push forward. I distance myself from the people that, even though I love them so dearly, I just realized that they wasn't doing good for me. So I decided to, like, keep no hate towards them. I'll always have love for the people that always got hate towards me, because at the end of the day, it's not gonna affect me if I keep worrying about it.
Further on, I will not be no longer known as Nicki Minaj's little sister. I am known as Ming Li, and right now I'm going to do big things with myself without having to get.
Girl, y'all won't believe Nicki Minaj's sister just spilled the tea that their father is alive and Nicki is a deadbeat sister. So it looks like all love is lost between Nicki Minaj and her half-sister Ming Li, because Ming Li just exposed her for being a deadbeat sister. She claims she is not forgiving Nicki Minaj for not supporting her financially while growing up and also not supporting her music. When we thought Ming Li was done exposing Nicki, she dropped the bomb that their father was alive. Girl, I'm not gonna lie, Nicki Minaj's sister calling Nicki Minaj for not supporting her is not one news I was expecting, and never in my wildest dreams would I think Nicki Minaj would not support her sister like we all saw her gift. Funny Marco, a Lamborghini truck a few months ago. What the hell's going on? For those who might not be aware, Nicki Minaj's sister Ming Li has maintained a low profile throughout her life, but then the fans started noticing things were not cool between Nicki and her sister after Nicki went on a week-long rant against Megan Thee Stallion, after Megan dropped the song Hiss, and in the song, Megan rapped, "These girls don't be mad at Megan, these girls be mad at Megan's law." Nicki believed the Megan law line was directed towards her brother, who was sentenced for predatory SA against a child, and her husband, Kenny Petty, who is also a registered offender. So Nicki released a diss track for Megan and dragged her to filth, and just when the whole diss was coming to an end, Nicki Minaj's sister Ming Li dropped 2 new singles, and she was trying to promote the new singles without Nicki's support. So she went live and was interacting with fans, and someone asked her what her opinions were about Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion feud, and she said she was sick and tired of being known as Nicki Minaj's little sister, and she had no business involving herself in the beef, as it was none of her business, and all she was focusing on now is starting her own music career.
Further on, I will not be no longer known as Nicki Minaj's little sister. I am known as Ming Li, and right now I'm going to do big things with myself without having to get secret help, any type of easy help. I'm going to work my way to the top, and all these rumors where if I care about any type of beef or drama has nothing to do with me. What I want to work on is my music. I want to work on my career. I want to do something with my life. I want to make better choices. I want to be better. And yeah, I appreciate all the love and support and stuff like that. And I just want to say, just love the songs, love the 2 songs we have out now. And yeah, appreciate y'all. Messica.
And yeah, going through Nicki Minaj's Instagram and Twitter pages, she never posted nor gave a shout out to her fans to support her sister's music. Nicki is one of the best-selling female rappers of all time, and she has cult-like followership, the Barbs, who stand 10 toes behind her, and the least she could have done for her sister was to post the link of her song or give her a shout out on her social media pages. And trust me, her sister's music career would have taken off, then it would be left for her. Maybe her talent could keep her afloat. But then some sources close to Nicki claim Nicki Minaj decided not to support her music because she doesn't want her sister to inherit her enemies. See, if we are being serious, Nicki Minaj has to be one of the most hated celebrities in Hollywood. She has picked up fights with almost everyone in the industry, and yeah, her sister is new and not grounded already, so she doesn't want her getting hate just because she's Nicki Minaj's sister. Also, a few months ago, Ming was arrested because of what looked like a fighting incident, and she had to sort herself out without Nicki's intervention. Hours after the arrest, she took to her Instagram story and said, "Let make this clear. I never got arrested due to me cashing a fake check. It was simply because of racial profiling that I had to deal with and other people that was around me had to deal with, and it turned to a misunderstanding with me going home the same day the situation happened. Above all, I was never in jail. Let's put the rumors to rest because people are looking for attention just to give people a bad name, but not realizing the outcome where lies like this are simply illegal. She continued, common sense is that I already know people know who I am. Enough as it is. Why would I put myself in a bad situation for me to have a bad name for myself? Instead of believing every little detail, people tell you to get your facts straight from the source, thank you. And no, I didn't get into a fight either. My friends were simply defending me because they knew I didn't do anything wrong, which is why they tried to protect me, even though they knew the outcome of what could happen. But then a few days ago, Nicki's sister Ming Li was a guest on the We in Miami podcast, where she talked about how difficult it was for her in school when everyone knew she was Nicki Minaj's sister. She said, in elementary, middle school, high school, the moment people knew who I was, it was either like they would ask me about my sister or ask me like just weird things that's gonna make me feel uncomfortable. Make me feel like I was not meant to sing, I was not meant to be rapping. But then fans dragged Nicki Minaj so hard for not even talking about her sister's arrest, and days later she went visiting and posted this video of them together. And yeah, going by this video, y'all could see the whole love was forced and Ming looks a little out of place.
The fact that we just sitting here, they like,
They
hey,
chilling on that.
hey guys. Patty Duke is on the back. He's chilling.
Ming confirmed the questions led to her being bullied, she said. I used to be bullied a lot for it, she continued, because people used to say, if this person was your sister, why didn't she do this for you? Why didn't she do that for you? At a young age, you don't know how to answer questions like those. At the time, I felt not only attacked, I felt vulnerable. I felt like I was by myself.
I'm not gonna lie, when people know who you are, it is like a hard thing to like ignore. Like anytime, like I remember like in elementary, middle school, high school, the moment people knew who I was, it was either like they would ask me about my sister or ask me like just weird things that's gonna make me feel uncomfortable, make me like, you know, feel like maybe I was not meant to do singing, I was not meant to do rap, and I was not meant to like do anything in the music industry. So it was kind of hard, and I used to be bullied a lot for it because people used to say like, oh, if this person was your sister, why did she do this for you, why did she do that for you? And it's like at a young age, it's like you don't know how to answer questions like those. So it's like at the time I felt not only attacked, I felt vulnerable, I felt like I was by myself. But like
Ming then revealed that their dad was indeed much alive.
Regarding your dad, because they were saying there were rumors
absolutely.
regarding your dad passing away in 2021. Was it your dad who was the victim of the hit and run accident? Was it Nicki's stepfather or what?
Okay, so basically that person that died, rest in peace to him, God bless him, that is like my sister's stepdad, but we have the same dad, and he is very much alive. He just does not like being on camera, does not like pictures, and does not like social media platform. Like my dad is Trinidadian old time school, so anything that has to do with.
But that was not all, because Ming alleged she's never forgiving Nicki for all she made her pass through while growing up. She revealed that even though they shared the same father and not the same mother, Nicki could have done a lot to help her, but instead she distanced herself. And they only saw whenever she was in town, maybe for some concert, or if anything brings her over. No calls, no texts, nothing. And growing up, she felt having Nicki Minaj as a sister was more than a curse than a blessing. Because it made life miserable and tough for her, she couldn't go anywhere without cameras pointing at her. She was deprived of a normal life because she was Nicki Minaj's sister. And what did Nicki do? She stayed far away from them and didn't stretch a helping hand at her. The source also revealed Ming isn't forgiving Nicki for not giving her a head start in her music career, and says she would talk about how Nicki discouraged her about music when the time comes. News of Nicki Minaj's sister revealing why she may never forgive her had fans talking, and they left comments saying, "Dear Nicki Minaj, P.I.'s help your half-sister, get her out of the project the same way you got Mr. Petty out of that struggling life. If you have all the money in this world but ain't taking care of your family, your money is meaningless. This young lady is hurt still. She is confused in real life. In one breath, I don't need my sister." But her foot in the door is due to her introducing herself as Nicki's sister early on. Like, why even mention Nicki? Why allow interviewers to ask her questions concerning Nicki? Anything regarding Nicki should be off limits. If she's so headstrong about not needing Nicki to shine and or come up, she seems bitter about something. I hope she gets real healing. Not gonna lie, I used to think Ming was weird and ungrateful judging off videos I'll see of her across the internet. But this interview proved me wrong. She is really well spoken and mature for her age, let alone still young. I can definitely see success coming her way. So, do you think Ming has every right to be mad at Nicki? Or do you think she is just being entitled to Nicki's money? Let me know what you think in the comments, then check out this next video.